Then we have a response of I am Amanda, literally from Kenya, and why she's ruining the fun. You want to hear that?
Of course, please,
and why she's
girl.
ruining the fun in the middle of the night. Karibuni
Really?
Sana to the Rhythm Scoop Show every Monday and Friday, right here on the media of the 21st century. It's been a minute, me being the captain. Hope you guys have been doing amazing. Shout out to Iwaton for holding it all the way down every Friday. But of course, I'm back. Like I never left. 1 minute from 5 p.m. And of course, Karibuni Sana to the Rhythm Scoop Show. Another episode of Arts, Entertainment and Culture. My name is Joby. Hope you had a beautiful week. Hope you had a fantastic week. And hope you're ready for the weekend. And for the conversation, we have a line right here for you. One thing I'm going to say before I give you guys the mic. I love Zuchu's marketing team, or the team literally. They're doing amazing, because I do remember actually when this song was first, I remember the hit and back conversation from, the internet posting sijui Zuchu amepatikana, sijui amepata, sijui Diamond anachiti, sijui nini, hizo mashengenge mingi, kiki mingi, I just knew immediately it was a song personally, because like, what do you mean with Amanda? Amanda? That's a song. That sounds like a song, So I love, they really have a good marketing strategy, which some of our artists in Kenya are discovering, popping their music all the way to the top. And of course, shout out to Zuchu. I do love her jumps personally. I'm not gonna cap. I love her music. So at first I was like, what the heck is going on? But it's a catchy song. It's just like, if you're in the mood to just be crazy, whatever, it's just a jam to be like, jam and crazy. That's how I'm getting it personally. The idea of the music I'm getting from it. But Karibuni Sana, you can let us know your visuals, your views on this jam. Someone like it is gonna say this is pathetic. He's such a hater. Oh my god. I would already predict that without him talking. But you can let us know in the comment section for those who are just joining for the first time, and of course for the amazing returning subscribers. Also hit that like button and let us know how you're feeling. We got Shmani, Kamlesh, Iwaton in the building, joining this particular conversation. Karibuni Sana, introduce yourselves.
Happy days, family. How are we doing? I hope you're having a great Friday. It's the weekend. We've made it through the week. It's August 8th. I don't know how August is actually taking you along. Mine is Augusting, as always. But welcome to another conversation here on Rhythm Scoop. I hope you actually enjoyed the conversation here with us.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to the Rhythm Scoop Show. They call me Esther to the Money Plans, Karibuni Sana.
Yeah, it's the one and only Kamlesh, doing Kamlesh things. Welcome.
Karibu, how you guys doing? How is August for you? What have you already spoken to yourself? Do I need to ask you that? Like, please.
Yes.
How you doing? How you guys doing?
Good.
How is August for you guys so far?
August.
It's the 8th. It's moving super quick. Like 8-8.
Right?
Yeah, 8-8.
We're running for the blessings.
Yeah?
Yes.
Dang.
It's chasing after us.
What's chasing us?
Yes.
The blessings.
Yeah.
Oh, always.
Yeah,
I got jokes.
She got jokes, eh? She got jokes.
I got jokes. She's running for the blessing.
You know.
We're running for the accidents, man.
You got jokes into your life in
about
August.
that,
So,
actually. Gosh.
it's crazy. How is this money? How is August for you?
August is amazing, let me just say. Yeah, I'm one day at a time. I'm loving it.
Period.
Okay.
Kamlesh.
Shout out to General Mosquito. I'm a cam for you. Okay?
The man with bad experiences.
Apparently. My August. Full of good experiences.
Period.
Hey, yo.
I've had Kamlesh twice for my show this week. It's been super amazing. And the response has been positive from people. They want him more on the shows. So we have the Africa Today show. Officially me and Kamlesh. and keep.
Right.
Not sure one a week, but we do have
Right.
once a week sure.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Congratulations on
How many
that.
times a week? Yeah.
100%.
Good conversations. Tune in, man, and
As it
learn
should
something.
be.
Yeah.
So my August has been dope. Really chill. Naive with the energy.
Bang.
And I find myself also sometimes behaving like the weather. Sijielewi.
Oh, that's good.
Asubuhi niko na sweta, jioni sina sweta, you know. So yeah, it's great by the way. So
That is
You watch on one more time. How was your August?
My August
One
is
more
August Day.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love where I'm at in life.
That's what's up.
Genuinely.
How do you know it's not the
Yes.
case?
I'm grateful, literally for me too. I can't
Yes, over
complain.
here.
I'm so grateful for August. I'm so grateful for 2025. I didn't expect this year for me to get an accident. If this was one of the most shocking experiences, being honest, I'm still in the trauma. Being
Can you
honest.
explain
I think
it
we've
yet?
been talking about it.
Can you explain it yet?
Oh God,
Sheesh, man.
it's so exhausting.
Give me something
No,
great
no,
is
no, no,
about
like,
to happen.
Have you like remembered the incident? Somehow it's still fragments.
I can't remember till I woke up. For real, that's the only thing I can remember.
Yeah.
Hey, popoa, hey, that's the
You remember
only.
umekaa
I
kwa
can't
ndudhi?
remember. I can remember nikiwa kwa ndudhi.
Then
And I
popoa.
saw we were. I just nakumbuka
Yeah,
tu like
bone.
uko poa.
Mhm.
That's the only thing I can
Yeah.
remember completely. So it was a quite very astonishing moment. The fact that we really had a crazy, amazing day, a very good show at the end,
Yup.
and then to that,
Mhm.
it was just not what I expected. Being honest, so. I was telling you yesterday, we've been telling, he was there actually, shout out to Kamlesh, he had to come back actually. Funny thing, I don't know, the universe just, you fanya vitu na
Yeah.
mambo yake kivyake. Because we finished the show at 11 p.m. So we were like, hey, we gotta leave, we can't extend, we'd already extended the show like almost 30 minutes, 20 minutes
Yeah.
more. So we're like, hey, we gotta go home, it's getting late. The conversation are good, but hey, we have to go home. And shout out to Asano, he had been waiting for us for like 30 minutes.
Okay.
30 whole minutes waiting for us. Like, so we're like, okay, we go, Kamlesh, anaenda kwake.
Yeah.
As we're going, of course, our path as well, being dropped home. Then the guy goes back. He calls. Sasa tumepata tu accident. Amekosa matatu.
Whoa.
There was no matatus
Yeah.
at all, completely. So the moment he's calling, we also like,
Ndio tuko kwa ground.
ndo tuko kwa ground tuna try. Hata sisikia akicall. I couldn't. I just know the situation would be worse than this. That's all I know. Like I was saying, we should be.
So
we would be.
I'm
We would be
calling.
ICU or Mazishi.
Yeah.
One of the two. If it is not for the explanation of break kutoshikwa, tungekuwa pabaya. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I don't know
So
the karma is about, but yeah,
First
fuck
thing I
whoever
did-
thinks is wrong. Keep on being wrong, man. Because what the
first
fuck?
thing I did
Because what
was
is the karma about? I'm trying to understand. Like, sometimes ask yourself, what is the karmic debt you're trying to pay?
Karmic.
Because, yeah, there's always a karmic debt of everything you're facing. That's one thing I've understood. Personally, I've understood some of the things when I face kuna kitu nilifanya, I'm paying it back.
Right.
One thing I've really understood that completely. So I'm trying to understand, like, what is happening.
Can I ask you
It
something?
actually, like,
Aren't you grateful that you
I'm
paid
doing
it back?
more
though?
than expected
No, like,
for so much.
do you think
You know?
it's you should view it as like I'm grateful that I paid back my negative karmic debt
Or
than oh I had an accident. Oh, you're like I already shalipa.
well, I'm
Instead of looking at it like oh why is this happening? You're like
no,
ah,
I'm not. I'm at the same time.
I'm
You
either-
just can keep complaining about. You've
Yes.
heard me whine about
Yes.
it because I'm not even capping. I'm trying to understand because everything that happens to your life, there's a reason, and I'm trying to understand the reason. Looking at the episodes of my life, because everything is also energy concentrated.
Sure.
If I'm trying to make it make sense, everything is energy related. Everything is so spiritual
That
too.
is
More
true.
than as much as we don't live in a spiritual world
Everything is
today,
spiritual.
everything is still very spiritual.
That's a fact.
So I'm just trying to understand, like, what the f, bruh? You know, what am I supposed to learn from this? Because I think it's last year. One was Spike's year. Last year?
I don't know. Tell us.
I can't remember.
Last
man.
year.
Last year, but when I can't
Last
remember.
year.
Nilikuwa na accident ya bike the same time, you know, not I think almost this same period. So I'm like, adi kila mtu anaangalia, kila mtu is actually approaching me like, this is the second or third time you're getting an accident bike. What's going on, you know? I can't explain what's going on. I wasn't trying to understand what's going on. So
But if you understand, karmic debt is paid.
It's just another chance.
No, it's paid both forward and backwards.
actually, I'm gonna be very honest.
Okay.
If there's some moment I've wished death upon my life at this particular point, is this point. I don't know why. I felt something I couldn't explain. Says explain, and I think I'm actually opening about it right now. Sijawambia, but I felt death.
Like your zone is going.
Yeah, I felt like
You're
I was,
ready.
yeah, like how,
No.
yeah.
Really?
Yes. That's how it felt. Like
That's
I was
messed
so.
up.
If this was to happen, I was ready. That's how it felt.
Okay.
That's how exactly what I really.
You know, that's how
felt.
soldiers live. And
Yeah,
that should
sure.
tell you
I
about
really
how you
don't know,
live.
but that's exactly
No, that should
what
tell
I
you something
felt.
about how you
Cause
live.
again, I was saying I was watching the movie on Kwanakwambia 28 years of
28 years later.
28 years later. There's a quote
Is it an
that was
Netflix movie?
mentioned. I don't know if it was Spanish or I don't know if it was French or Mexican.
Okay.
It isn't tell,
Mhm.
but it was saying, "Remember, you must die." And that the moment I was watching that movie,
That's
the
a really good
incident
quote.
of what happened on Tuesday flashed in my life, and I felt evil. Like I'm like,
Remember, you must
I was
die.
not survive. I was not supposed to survive this. That's how it just felt, you know. So yeah, I'm grateful for life. That's how August I think I started for
Can I ask
me.
you something?
Traumatic. I still have the flashes, which are very disturbing.
Can I
I'm
ask you
not gonna
something?
lie, but yeah, we're good.
You-
Shout
you-
to Asano.
Do you think that it's good or bad that you survived
I can't tell.
yet? Because sometimes,
That's how confusing the situation is.
yeah,
Like I still feel somewhat. Yes, today I feel more of myself, but something is somewhat broken. Like since explained,
would you still trust and do this?
not really, but yes. I love the
Like-
fun, so I don't think I can get over it. That's the thing.
Number
I
one,
love there's fun in bikes,
true.
so I love it. I can go miles with bikes.
Number one, karmic debt is paid both backwards and forward. So you might have paid debt forward or backwards. Okay? By forward I mean you are going to do some fucked up shit in future. And you just paid for it. Or you did some messed up ish before and you paid for it. So it's about how you live your life and how you interact with equilibrium. Because there's a mistake to being too good. There's a mistake to being too bad. You have to balance it out.
Yeah.
That's why selfishness is both a positive and negative trait. You have to understand to be selfish enough to value self, but selfless enough to understand that it's bigger than you. And that's the balance we talk about. Because you'll find most people are always taught be good, when in reality it's know when to be good.
I don't know, it's also because I live in a lot of consciousness. I believe I live in, especially when it comes to death, I walk in consciousness. Me now, I walk in, this billboard can fall. And it can fall on me.
Actually live like that.
Yeah,
I live like
don't
that.
final destination me.
Not
No,
like
no.
fear.
No.
Not fear.
So at Juicy,
Not
you see
fair.
my path of going at home, there's a pole I saw, and then looking at it for real, that shit is about to fall.
Okay, not like that.
Like for real.
That is some final
It's about to
destination.
fall.
Not like
I
that.
don't know it's gonna fall on, but I'm certain it's going to fall. So I was just looking at Nico. So nikifika hapo niko like natembea mbio. Niko like
Right.
sasa hata nikitembea mbio na bado baby zinaweza hizi wires cause ni mawire za pole za stima. What if wire nigonge?
I think
You
for
know?
me it's the what ifs.
Those.
Yes.
I live on that conscious of
Yeah.
I can die any minute. So I think that's why when I
You were
say
ready.
yeah, when I say I felt death, I was ready. I felt like I was ready. Like if it was to happen, maybe what on the shot in the rest of the people
What is-
because it was not an expected day, but I was ready.
What is that like feeling like when it happens? Like like we were
Peaceful.
like we were talking
Yeah,
about
just like
it
it just
in the morning.
happens.
Nico like people only get to feel asema when you're sick,
Yeah.
when you're almost getting into an accident, or ukipata it's on your face, like I might die or not. What is that feeling? Like
I was just ready.
Like ni feel missy kwa accident.
I'd say I was ready. Okay, I've had accidents.
It
Remember,
happens
I've had
so
an
fast.
accident
This is a
before.
while.
No,
Yeah.
listen. I've had an accident. This is the second time I'm having third time I'm having the bike accident. Ya kwanza ilikuwa a matatu accident. Me and Katie, we had to jump because a matatu was burning.
Outside?
Yes, a matatu was burning and it was moving. We had
What do
to
you mean it
jump.
was burning?
It was burning kwa front seat, like then the
Ninjas.
driver was drunk.
Burning?
Yes.
Fire.
Like
Like
fire?
the engine hapa
What the
mbele.
hell?
So you see hapa mbele kwa driver Nissan,
Yeah.
matatu Nissan. So the driver, according to our assumption and
Yeah.
coming to conclusion later, he was drunk.
Okay.
So we're telling him, sit on a moshi. So and we had glasses.
Uh-huh.
And slightly, yes, I'd say we were tipsy.
Okay.
Like it was on a Friday, we're done with work, so sit tunaenda home. Tumekata mavitu zetu nini. But we see moshi, tuko like, let me remove the glasses. Maybe nisi tuko mavitu. But
Okay.
no, for real, we seen moshi. Keti anaanza kuchomeka.
What?
She's saying, nasikia na chomeka.
Right.
And both of us had like minis that day.
Mhm.
So tuko like, for real, there is smoke. On
On
my end, I'm also
fire.
feeling some sort of heat, the same way Katie is saying, but more is on her hand. So she's telling me, open the door. Mlango si zile za kufunguka. Ni zile mpaka makanga ashuke
Yes,
afungue.
I know that.
Bruv,
Shit.
I don't know how, but we opened that door. That was
And
the
the car
most
is
shocking thing.
moving.
First to the conductor that we managed kufungua hiyo mlango. The car was moving. We're telling the driver,
So
stop
fast?
the car. Not so fast, but
Okay.
fast enough to like
Mm-hmm.
you stop the car. Asikilia simamisha, tunachomeka. Ati mtu hakuna moshi.
What?
Tunachomeka, kuna moshi inatoka hapa. Aski. So Katie had to like literally force tusaidiane tufungue mlango. So I jumped. She jumped fast.
Out of the window?
Yeah, actually she was seated
Stop,
here.
guys.
Yeah.
Yes. She was
Out of the
seated
window.
inside the yangu.
The matatu
Mimi nimekaa
window.
kwa mlango. Mimi nimekaa kwa matatu kwa mlango.
At the
But
front?
Katie jumped from the middle to, I don't know, I can't tell. She's like super Spider-Man.
Adrenaline.
She didn't get hurt. For me, I jumped and I rolled several times to the point the matatu was too inikanyage.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not joking. So when we opened the door, I think that's when it snapped the driver. It's serious that tumeruka na what's happening. So by the time gari nasimama, kila mtu ako like, gari nachomeka. So tuko like, sasa ndo natusikiza. Then
Sorry
I
about that.
can never forget. There's always some stupid person in an accident. Let me tell you
Really?
that. Expect that. If you
Yeah.
ever face an accident, expect kuna mtu atabonga ujinga.
Yeah.
There's a
Of
mama
course.
alisema, ati saa mlikuwa mnaruka ya nini?
Mnafaa mchomee.
Wanataka niache hanga hapo.
Mnaruka ya nini, mnaenda wapi? But like the car is burning and you can see people are trying to put this shit on out of fire. What the tulimtukana. I'll never forget that, and we never felt
So
guilty.
sorry about that.
So that was the first time we had a
Crazy.
very crazy accident. So I got my knees bruised and my ankle. Like it took almost a month to heal. So the second accident was a bike last year, but Kumbuki Spikes
Okay.
incident. I fell with a
She was
bike.
here last year.
I fell with a bike, but it was so like some bruises.
Yeah.
Nona, it was not like nile bruise ya na nijukunanyesha. Nona, so lami ni steep sana. Like kuna na kuna hiyo
Slippery.
na kukinyesha pia kuna venye lami, like it's way worse actually ukianguka.
Nandudi is very different.
Like I felt it, but not like this one. This was this was crazy, bro. Tumetoka hapa, tumetoka hapa tumeenda Naivas, tumeenda Naivas. There's a car coming from Naivas, ikatuona stops. And then understand Asano's Ndudi, it's a sports bike, not like the rest of the bike. So of course the speed also is not the same as the rest. And there's a kind of speed pia, but he's not also speeding, trust me. The bike is just fast. Okay? So tumepita Naivas, mbele tu kidogo where there's a new bump. Someone out of nowhere appears. Out of nowhere. So Asano is like, where before we get there. So meaning supposed to hear move back. So tuko like amesikia, but mse ako maji to the point hizi Ndudi ni mzito hizi rudi nyuma. But then tunasema wewe mara ya pili tushafika. Like that guy was hurt more than, I think we're gonna discuss his story jana usiku. That guy Paliako, we're not sure if he's okay. He was hurt more than us. He was bleeding.
Was it driving ama alikuwa ameingia?
Alikuwa amesimama. So tunamwambia asongi, ako maji, number 1. So Ndudi ni mzito. You felt the weight of the bike. If you felt the weight of the bike, I can't hold a bike personally peke yangu. Ni mzito.
Right.
So he's trying to move back, nika inamshinda. So by the time tunamwambia na huku ile nyingine kuna magari. So hatuwezi tutagongwa. By the time tunamwambia wewe like mara ya pili tushafika. Pa katikati like this is the bike body, this is his body. Hapa katikati. So he falls, I think, down CCB. The next thing I hear is I just had people were so many out of nowhere, bro. Watu wengi. Uko poa nasikia Joby. Uko poa. That is now talks trying to wake me up. Asano, Joby uko poa. No. I don't know, one of us can hear the injuries fast.
1
Because I'm
minute
trying
later.
to fast. What's going on? Tumejipata tu chini. So it was tragic. So what Talk says and Asano says, if he didn't clutch, niku clutch.
Break.
Niku break.
Na
No, I say
kufunga zote.
angesema ifange break.
Zote.
Tungerushwa.
Mjipate kwa ndani ya
Like
mtaro.
what you see on screens, bro. Tulikuwa turushwe. And then this road at night has crazy lorry drivers. Tunatoka job tunanga like sometimes na hiyo kitu harmless. Lorry drivers especially masaa 4.
What?
They are rowdy. They don't
Nikanta kuwa watu.
even personal cars, they're so rowdy. It's like the road is
They don't
supposed to
stop.
be clear.
Panga it and run.
It's like ufai kuwa hapo kwa barabara. So we were grateful. Number 1, there was no car behind us.
No lorry.
Behind us.
No lorry.
Because penye
Most
tulianguka
importantly,
iko
no lorry.
barabara. So any car or anything that was behind us ilikuwa ipite pia na sisi. Like it was super bad. So the flashes are still on our heads. So I did tunakaa, tunasikia tukipiga sana, everyone is just like, no one can be able to like, he still has
There's
to
that
work from
trauma
it. Yeah, there's still
still.
that trauma.
Yeah.
Personally, I'm having like headaches, flani. I can't tell if I hit my head
You should be
because I
checked
know
for
I
concussion.
blacked out. That's all I know. I know I blacked
And
out.
sometimes it's
Yeah,
really good because you can never know. Maybe kitu likugonga, damu ikaingia kwa brain vibaya. So that's why when people have like mostly bike accidents, they go for scanning.
Yeah.
It's called the brain scan because blood can go somewhere and maybe hujaisikia sahi. In the next like maybe 2 weeks, you're like, what the hell is wrong with you? And maybe it's damaged. So it's really good to actually go for like, it's called the brain scan, right?
Yeah, because if that happens, you get something called an aneurysm, where it's when veins burst or akili, which is really bad because that is
That's right.
or vegetation.
Because I know of a guy, alipata accident, and then that night he just woke up, took his bike, akaenda home.
That's a
Hakuamka.
concussion.
The next day.
Yeah, he didn't like, he was just went home and he didn't have injuries. Like unaona tu like kitu kidogo hivi venye wewe uko like, I'm gonna be okay.
It's important.
He didn't wake up because it hit his head, so inside, so he didn't feel it, and that's how he died. So it is really important to actually go check out like.
And that's why shout out to Hassano, shout out to Brayo the biker, and I like that Hassano after the accident posted his helmet, telling people to wear helmets. And I like that every time Brayo for the longest time has been hadi akiwa kwa barabara akiona rider yote without he's like, yo Buddha, hata tafuta helmet tu, tafuta helmet, like because the helmet is your chance at another ride. Okay?
Yeah.
The reason why they have the knee pads and the elbow pads and the boots and the gloves and the puffy jackets is because you need to have some sort of cushioning in case of anything.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why they wear multiple jackets when they don't have like the bike wear, of which you should acquire, especially a helmet. My people, get a helmet. I wish Asano went head first to the tarmac. Head first.
Guys, Asano's face, I find kuwa sahi.
Like you
Like,
shouldn't
come on, get
have
on a helmet.
the
Bruh.
right side of
Something
the
is
face
supposed to be
should be
in
not
ICU. For me, if I didn't also have the bottle.
the bottle.
I
Ungekuwa
had
ushavunjika
my
mkono.
this hand is the most damaged than my knee. Like this hand was the most painful than my
Because you
knee.
landed like this, then you
If I
banged your
didn't
knee.
have the bottle I was holding, the energy drink, bruh, my whole hand is supposed to be like gone.
No, dude.
Asano uku anafaa kuwa
The way his hand
it's supposed to be like white face. No. So it was
Two
really
face,
really
two face.
it was really tragic. Like it was really really tragic. And
No, but do you understand how the bottle helped you?
it
If
did.
you had landed with your arm peke yake, you'd have twisted your wrist. This will be broken.
It did. And
So
sadly,
reason why you were saved is you landed with the bottle and it twisted your landing to have your thumb doing a guara chini. So with that happening, then the next course of action, since that leverage, because you achilia the bottle, itagonga chini na knee and roll away. That's why your shoulder is painful, your knees are painful, and your thumb is worse off because it was like at first contact ndio ilipata the trauma that was because it's trauma, like you're traumatizing your muscles and hand and what are they called, tendons. That's why unapata like your whatever is painful or whatever.
that's why I feel like I was also talking about the same also when it comes to farming. It's just I feel like I don't want to say it's ignorance, lack of finances. Because when you talk about the full attire of a biker, it's expensive, right? We're just talking about a helmet yesterday. A helmet is 7,000, 8,000.
7, 8.
That is around $50, right? $50 for per helmet. Now put on the jacket, put on the gloves, and then you have to have the right gloves because even the gloves are sandal head. They were torn. Like
They were not like
no,
So they
like,
were quality,
they
but they were
new
torn
quality. They were
after
new
the
gloves,
accident.
actually, but ziliraruka.
Will be buying helmets for all you guys.
Like it ilienda. Trouser was
Because one way or
gone.
another we find ourselves on a bike somewhere.
So I feel like it's lack of finances, and maybe also the proper education of how dangerous most of these things are. I was talking about farming. Most of the farmers right now in Kenya, which if you've seen the documentary, if not, I'll share it on the WhatsApp for you to watch it. Farmers are dying because of the spraying pesticides, easy chemicals on anatomia, the fertilizers, fake ones, which are chemical, whatever. And they're not wearing gloves. They don't have the goggles. It says it's not goggles.
It's goggles, Joe. That's goggles and protective wear. Okay.
The boots, the right whole cover up of the body, and then also there's a head cover up as well. Like most of these farmers, the reason why they can't have this is because of the finances. Because understand the local farmers also market has been blocked, right?
Yeah.
So how do you make money when even your market is blocked? How do you get even this right attire to protect yourself? And even
why the market? Wait. Why the market blocked?
Come on, we have the Chinese
Imports,
and the
imports.
Indians. Yeah, the importation of the genetically modified food has literally limited the local farmers to expand with their selling of organic food. Where we have actually more of our organic food is profitable to the Chinese market and the rest of the market, where most of these local farmers also get petty cash out of it. They don't understand the right price they're supposed to be getting out of whatever they're importing. Like the avocado market, the fish market.
Then we're talking about the government, the governing body of Kenya keeping African people ignorant and not understand the profitability of what they're growing and what they have. So once again, we go back to the area of governance to educate its people.
Yeah.
So when you go back now, even to now, what we're talking about, it's the same. You know, you're supposed to be having the right attire. The bikers, like, I don't know if most of these companies, when they sell you your bike, if they give you the full attire, which I believe at the beginning, it's something you should be given. Listen, if I have a listen.
No, Joe. We don't want to say you buy the motorcycle. You're not buying
buy the motorcycle, then you buy attire.
Which
they
is
don't
wrong.
give you nothing.
Exactly. I can't give it to you, Joe.
It is wrong, Kamlesh. I don't care whether it is a business. Your business is a failure. You're not protecting people's lives.
Then you got to buy that, Joe.
I get what you're saying. It's a very good cause, but then again, it's not really the companies that make these bikes. It's more a failure of policy in our own country and in neighboring countries.
Exactly.
Because what should be happening is no rider should ever, or motorcycle rider or passenger should ever be seen on the road by traffic police without helmets. Okay,
exactly.
So it's not really a failure on the manufacturer of the motorcycles
at all.
More a failure a failure of policy.
So that's what I'm saying. I feel like it should start with the manufacturing company.
No,
so
it should start with government.
Listen to my argument. It should start with the manufacturing company, where if I go purchase, because let's say for example, Kamlesh, we know our youth in Africa, to be specific.
Same people that make the bike, Joe, we don't make the helmet.
Listen, I don't care. I really don't care. At this point, it is where, as a company, when you come, you say we want to start supplying bikes, or we're gonna become bike manufacturer, or whatever manufacturing company you're getting it your, you know, whatever from. Ensure that they're also coming up with a full attire of this bike. Okay,
it's not my responsibility, Joe. I'm just making a bike.
I don't care. That's what I'm saying. This should be applied. That's why it is not your business, but that's why you need to apply, because no one is telling you
they make it a whole business.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. If I buy a bike, that's what I'm saying. It is so expensive for me as a youth in Africa to get a bike.
So you trying to force me now to go into the helmet business?
No, I feel like it's more.
My business is making bikes.
Listen, to youth in Africa, and that's why I specified Africa. To youth in Africa getting a bike, that is $1,000. To be specific, $1,000, give me 100K plus. Me saving $1,000, that's a lot of money for me, Keith, and
why can't you save? Why can't you save another $55 to get a helmet?
Why are you supporting them?
Exactly. Why are you supporting them? Those companies. Keith, listen. Me as a youth in Africa, getting $1,000, and we're talking about realistic facts. Okay, we know yes, most of the youths today, especially in Africa, are operating through bikes. But trust me, for someone to even get that bike, they have really struggled their life, sweat, and
of course, we get it. So you're going to struggle to get another $55.
I feel like being in a third world country, let me just say that, or third world continent, it's more better. The fact that I can afford a bike, make it also possible for me to, you know, cover myself. You know, make it a way of advertising your company, of why I need to go. We need to go more for your company, because your company actually is gonna come with more safety.
Companies by nature, Joby, are psychopathic. It's not my benefit to you to give you a helmet. That's your decision. You decide to buy a bike, so you decide to buy a helmet.
If you're buying like
you own a bike company,
so the best argument for this would be the best argument.
Let's get my profit.
Let me finish, Keith. So the best argument for what you're saying will be, let's add the price on the bikes. Okay? No, listen, let me finish.
Okay.
The best way to approach this. Let me finish. The best way is, let's add price on bikes, and then due to the added prices, bikes come with gear. Okay, so but that will mean us increasing as. By that I mean us as manufacturers. That's what I'm embodying in this conversation. Because I have to look at my ROI. I have to look at how I keep manufacturing bikes long term. Because I'm in business.
I get that.
So if I'm going to provide you with gear at the same cost, it means that I add cost of gear to every bike that I'm making. You know what that means? That means I'll have to open another factory to make gear.
You can collaborate with another company that makes gear.
Well, yes. That is me giving away a share of my revenue or adding.
But the
No,
money
let
is
me
already
finish.
added.
Yeah. But again, you have to understand how capitalists think. Okay, instead of me partnering with another company to provide helmets and gear to you, long term it's more profitable for me to start manufacturing the helmets and the gear so that I can make more money. Because at the end of the day, it's all about the bottom line, nothing more for these people.
I have another suggestion. I'm like, if you're going to buy it differently, if you're going to buy like the bike and the gears differently, then it's expensive. If you're going to buy it together, it's
still
supposed
expensive.
to be not so expensive, so that
It's more expensive than the bike by itself.
Exact. So because now the guy is manufacturing, right? He's getting both for the gear and for the bike. So it's supposed to be good, like a little less than going to buy on a different scale. So a lot of people would opt to buy it together. You see, so
But I would have to say, I would have to come and outfit my, but Cameron to say, now I got to come and outfit my factory to now make helmets. You know how much that costs? Millions of dollars. So now you're asking me to outfit my manufacturing that only makes bikes, only makes motorcycles, to now manufacture helmets. To do that cost me millions of dollars. I'm not going to do that.
Are you going to profit back or not? That's where
no guarantee. No guarantee I'm not going to profit. No, because you just said people don't follow the laws in Kenya. So why would I do it?
So and then
so that's why we go back now to the policy. Okay, so we're done now with the companies. Now let's go back to the policy.
No, but you have to understand this. Let's assume I'm the CEO of a certain motorcycle manufacturing company, right? You have to understand I have people to report to. Okay,
that's shareholders.
That's number one. So we have goals for this year. We want to achieve a certain sales or profit margin. We want to generate revenue worth this. Revenue is never really the best way to look at it. Better profit margins. Revenue is very irrelevant, but we want these profit margins, right? And then I have in the middle of our second, third quarter, I have to come back to my board and convince them that we have to set up a whole other wing to the factory to spend money of our profits in this year's ROI that we had planned for something else already. I have to convince them to come spend this money on this thing.
And remember, Cam, what you said was Cameron says, because I'm let you cook, Cameron. And remember, Cameron says correct. Also, it's against the law, against the shareholders for you to take money at detriments to the company. So Cameron is pushing to say, okay, can we do this? When the board says no, because we don't see no profitability in it, that's the end. Go ahead, Cameron.
So the better part of looking at this will be as a third party, okay, where you come up with your own idea, company doing whatever, and you figure out a higher purchase avenue to get this to riders and for them to pay you on a higher purchase level, because that's the only way for you to make your profits. But then you also have to understand that higher purchase has not always worked. People differ from payments a whole lot. Like, why would I pay for a helmet when I've already had an accident and it's busted? Okay, so you have to. We all want the best for humanity.
Quality.
No. Accidents are accidents. They will bust anything up. You don't understand momentum. Momentum is a very dangerous thing.
But Asano's didn't bust.
Yeah, that is because of the speed that he was at. And he been going faster. It's not guaranteed that it won't bust.
You see helmets do bust.
They do.
Sure.
No, but you know why it busts? Listen, let me finish. Let me finish.
Like, we're just going back
let
to
me cook. Let me cook.
Okay.
So, the reason why it's busting is so that your head doesn't bust.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
It's busting to protect you. Like, that would have been your head. Okay? But the purpose of the helmet is not to last forever, but to save your life in the in the event of an accident. The role of the helmet is to save your life in that moment. It might break or not, but in that moment it's done its work, regardless of the result that comes together. So you have to come up. We all want to be good human beings and create solutions that affect people positively and that are in accordance to our morals and guidelines. But you also have to remember, business is business. Okay?
You gotta make a profit.
Exactly. And if I can't figure out a way to provide you with gear, and the only way I can figure out is expensive, and for you feel like it's too expensive to buy, then my only reasoning is love yourself enough to spend the money rather than lose your life over 8,000 shillings. Is your life worth 8,000 shillings? No.
Exactly.
He just said that at China Square, they have helmets at a cheaper rate than 8,000, 7,000, right? Affordable. Or
they do
not cheaper. Affordable. Okay? It's not even about how good are they.
Yeah.
Point is, can they save your life?
Right.
That's all it
That's
is.
what I'm saying. That's what I mean.
If it can save your life once, it's worth it. Because your life is not worth 8,000 shillings. Your life is not worth getting murdered by a machine worth $1,000.
100%.
That's why when I can't remember which company, is it Peugeot that invented the safety belt as it is?
Yeah.
They didn't even patent it. They gave it up for free to everybody to use because they understood their customers are more likely to buy more cars when alive than dead.
Safety. Yeah.
Okay.
That's why cars when cameras saying they have safety tests because people have their families in it.
Yep.
They want to make sure they have an accident that their families are going to walk away. They're not going to die in the goddamn vehicle. It's not going to crumble up on them. So people look when they buy vehicles. It's safety. It's safe. I can't really say it's safety performance. Hey, is this car going to kill my ass? Have I have an accident?
And most people never even look at the safety standards of the cars they buy. Okay?
Damn, that's crazy. I know I do.
Some of the cars that are shipped to Africa, when you look at their safety
I know. That's terrible.
They're really messed up. That's why you have, first of all, Nachikizi Maniso box. They're actually really, really bad in accidents. They will cram a lap to a slice of bread type shit. Okay? They are banned in most countries, by the way. Okay?
But most people have them here.
Yes, in Africa. Show me how many. When you have vans in the US or Europe, they are mostly Mercedes-Benz vans. Have you ever asked yourself why? Because of safety standards.
This is safety.
What does it mean? Caravan. Okay? There's this sako ya Maniso. Hapa Rongai. Hadi jina yao ni sio Rokise, ni Maniso tudogo. CC Expresso. There's another one. Basically their name ni a type of Nissan. Okay? The Sako, because that's how the Sako started. It was a couple of people that had that type of vehicle that banded together and started this Sako and invited other people that had this type of vehicle to get into this. Now mostly in Jozo Bebe hapo Nyayo. These things, when you look at their safety standards, they are awful. Really, really awful. Okay? And we have to start looking at the safety standards of the things that we import. Ask yourself why you don't find
It can't be right. Because you know they're probably being bribed to bring them in there because these are Africans. Who cares? And that's how they feel.
Yes.
Because you're not supposed to be importing this crap that's going to collapse and kill people.
So in my opinion, the best way to guarantee the safety of these people is to introduce a levy. Like when you go to get your license as a bike rider, okay, NTSA should provide you with gear. NTSA, okay, and then you pay a monthly stipend to NTSA, and there is a license to that, and cops on traffic stops can check that license if you are up to date with your payments, and it shouldn't be exorbitant because we already pay taxes. So give us
that's a good idea.
Give us a good deal. What are they called? Subsidies. Subsidize the helmets and the gear to make it affordable, so that we can all be protected on the road, and the government provides the protection for its citizens. So that's the only, in my opinion, the only way that we can have
That's actually smart.
these roads and road safety taken seriously. Because if you try to enforce just the policy without giving avenues,
No, not getting money, exactly.
yeah, without giving people an option on how to abide by the policy in an affordable way, you won't be able to enact any policies, because policies are only good when they are affordable and available to the masses.
Crazy. But before we wind up, we get closer to winding up. Literally, we are at the
What Canvas said is good governance, and what that is, that's called an incentive.
period.
Go ahead, Joe.
But yeah, before we get closer to winding up, there's a topic that has been trending. Like I said, I have 2 videos I want to share. One, just to remind you, be kind as you literally walk into this weekend. If you have the chance to help people out there, do so. There's a